If you're looking to add a bit of holiday magic to your Christmas decorations this year, I've got just the thing for you. A magical holiday window projection. And I'm going to show you how to do it with things that you probably already have around your house, or with stuff you can buy pretty cheaply in most stores. For this you'll need a projector, a chiffon style curtain, a shower liner, and a window. This projector is available pretty cheaply on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. And what makes it unique is that in addition to the HDMI socket it has on the back, so you can plug anything into here, it has a USB socket. And that means you can play content directly from the projector. If you have a different style of projector without this feature, you'll need a TV stick, laptop, or media player that you can connect via an HDMI cable. So the next thing we need is the perfect window. Now the first thing you're going to do is be tempted to put this projection right next to your Christmas tree. And that could be challenging because projectors require an absence of light in order to work. So if you've got lots of Christmas lights around your window and a big Christmas tree throwing lots of light on that window, it's probably going to have an impact on your display. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to use two windows far away from Christmas lights, just like this one. Now that's not to say you can't have any Christmas lights at all near the projection, and actually in this video I'm going to show two different types of projection. One using a transparent scrim, which will enable you to see Christmas lights through it as well as your projection, and secondly a rear projection method, which is an opaque screen that allows you to show more detailed content. So we're going to use this window here for our example, and I'm going to start by using these simple materials. A chiffon style curtain and a telescoping curtain pole. As you can see, it's pretty simple to set up. I just have the pole and a couple of things to hold it back on the sides there. It could probably do with an iron, but it's going to work for this demonstration. So now I need to set up the projector. So the first thing we see when we turn this projector on is this kind of menu picture, but this is helpful because what we need to do is get this projection to fit the window. Now you'll notice the projection kind of overhangs on either side. That's completely fine because nobody's going to see that from the other side. So what we're going to do now is just dial this projection in a little bit. So that requires a bit of focusing and making the projector a little bit higher. So this is perfectly covering the window now top to bottom. So now what I need to do is get the footage. I'm downloading some snow on a black background for this example. This is important because we want the image to be transparent. So now I navigate to movie mode. It shows me my USB drive. Choose the snow. Now I'm just going to turn the light off so you can see this better. Okay, so there it is, the snow falling on the window. Let's go look at it outside. Very, very cool. You've got a blizzard going on in the window here. You can see the snow falling. And as you'll notice, you can see the light coming in from the back there, from the hallway. It's worth noting there is actual snow right now. It's been a snowy few days. So that worked really well. But the benefit of this method is the transparency. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a few Christmassy lights. So these are battery operated candles and they're very, very cool. You just basically press the button on the bottom and you have candlelight. And actually they're made of real wax, so you get that fantastic kind of glowing feeling that you get in a real candle. So I'm going to put a couple of these on the windowsill here, and a couple elsewhere in the room. Now let's see how that looks. And here is the result. You'll see that we can see candles in the room as you move around. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I think that's come out really, really well. Any more light than that would probably kind of ruin the effect. But, you know, experiment for yourself. You might be able to get Christmas lights around the side if they're fairly dim, but it does create a really cool 3D effect. So now let's try the other type of projection. For this, we're going to use the shower liner. So we're going to cut this to size so it fits exactly in the window and stretch it tight. All right, so this is now stuck in the window. And again, like before, you can see the wrinkles of it having been packaged. But if you took a heat gun and put it on a must be very low setting, it will just move the plastic a little bit and it will help take out these wrinkles. They will also start to drop out over time. I'm going to download a couple more examples of videos here. These are from YouTube and you can get them in the links below. So we're going to do the same thing here on this window, but you'll notice that the video I'm now using for this is more colourful and solid, which you can't do with the other form of projection, because really what it's about projecting is transparent images or overlay type images. This will make something look like it's actually in the window. All right, so I've got a couple of different options here. This is a dancing gingerbread man here. And you'll notice again, we've got the same issue with it going over the edge. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the projector so that that image now is central. All right, let's go check it out. So it's looking good, but I've realized that I need to move the curtain out of the way here. So this is a very good practical point here. I can't move the curtains far enough back for the projection without actually taking the curtains off. So again, if you do this kind of thing, you need to just remember that you're going to transform the room with something like this. The transparent projection is a little bit more forgiving, whereas something like this, you're really trying to fill the window. So the curtains are coming down. All right, let's go check it out. All right, that's better. Now you can see as I move around that fills the window. It works really, really well. This might get a tiny bit annoying for the neighbors after a while, but I do have another cool projection. This is Santa doing various things in your window, preparing for Christmas, which I think is very cool. If this video has been helpful, why not consider subscribing? It helps me and helps grow our awesome YouTube community. If you're into creating cool effects like these, you're going to want to watch one of these two videos. This one, yeah, check this one out. Or this one. They're both cool. I mean, this one or this one. Although I'd go for this one first. Probably this one first. Yeah, this one.